I have been a personal trainer or fitness coach for 6 years, and I truly believe that coaches are more valuable than doctors in today's society. And I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant in this video, but I want those of you who are in a similar occupation to me, or maybe you wanna become a fitness coach or a personal trainer, listen in. Because one of the biggest problems that people struggle with is imposter syndrome. They say, Brandon, how do you make so much money as a fitness coach? How can you charge $5,000 as a fitness coach? That doesn't make any sense in my mind. Here's the truth. You don't know just how much value you, as somebody who is well educated on nutrition and fitness, can provide to the average person, and how much more value you can give them than somebody who went to school for like 10 years and went hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt in order to get a doctorate. I had a client this week, all right? He was struggling with some knee pain. So he decided to book an appointment with his doctor. He went into the doctor and said, "Doctor, my knee hurts really, really bad." Guess what that doctor told him? Ha! Damn, bro, your knee seems to be hurting quite a bit. There's clearly something wrong. Just take it easy, all right? And then here are a couple anti-inflammatories that you can take if your knee is really bugging you. Nothing else. And then he gets sent a bill by the doctor. How crazy is that? That a doctor went to school for almost a decade to give him that simple prescription. And some people are gonna be really pissed off by this video. They're like, Brandon, how can you say that a fitness coach is more valuable than a doctor? This is how it works in today's society, people. You show up to the doctor, you say, oh, my shoulder hurts. They're like, just don't use it as much, you know? Just take it easy a little bit. Stop hitting the gym so much. The doctor himself is sitting there and he's like fat and out of shape. It's absolutely insane. And yet I am inside of my living room and walking around out here in my lawn every single day, coaching my clients on the specifics. We're going so much more in depth than they're gonna get from any sort of doctor's appointment. I'm walking them through, if they've got knee pain, I'm trying to figure out if they're flat-footed. If they're flat-footed, what kind of insoles are we gonna have them wear in order to support their arch and help not so much pressure be put on their knee throughout the day and while they're training? What exercises can we do? What exercises can we not do? Which exercises are going to strengthen the glutes? Which mobility exercises am I going to have them doing in order to loosen up the hips, in order to unlock the lower back and put less pressure on the knee itself? If it's their shoulder that's bugging them, I'm walking them through their sleep posture. Maybe they're sleeping wrong. Maybe there's a repetitive movement that they're doing throughout the day at work that's putting a ton of extra strain on their joints as time is going on. I'm going deep and I'm figuring this stuff out. I've got my clients coming to me and they're like, Brandon, you completely changed my life. I was in so much pain before I came to see you. My lower back was nagging me constantly. No problems anymore. After we implemented everything, after we figured out what the actual cause of the problem was, I can now live pain-free. And that is worth so much money. Oh my gosh, you can provide so much value to these people. I'm on calls with people, walking them through how to increase their testosterone levels naturally, how they can get better sleep, overall improve the quality of their life, improve the quality of their confidence. They go to the fucking doctor and the doctor says one of two things. Use it less, or here's a medication. And then if you finally decide to get like an MRI, if you beg your doctor, please, something's been wrong with my shoulder for so long now, can I please just get an MRI or an ultrasound to figure out exactly what's going on? Then they'll tell you, ooh, yeah, it looks like you've got a torn rotator cuff, my friend. That sucks. Here's your option. Surgery. That's the only option you've got. Go get it surgically operated on. And then what you realize is that most of these surgeries, it's never just one surgery. It never is. One surgery turns into 2, 3, 4 surgeries. The person who thought that they were just going to get one shoulder surgery ends up getting 4 across the span of 2 decades because the first surgery didn't do anything in the first place and it just made it worse. Like, it legitimately just fucked it up even more. Now, I'm not saying that surgery is never the right call, because the truth is it can be helpful for people in specific situations. But what I'm saying is that doctors have just become people that chill out pills, give advice to you that they don't even follow themselves. They encourage you to not be active. They encourage you to be less active. They don't say, hey, here, go into the gym and work around your shoulder injury. Figure out what movements you can do in order to train properly, in order to be able to hit your chest and your shoulder and keep that upper body strength while still making sure not to aggravate the shoulder itself. They don't say that. They just say, hey, bro, skip the gym for the next 3 weeks, all right? Skip the gym, all right? Stop being active. You know, let your muscle disappear. Stop hitting the gym, stop being consistent. It's absolutely horrendous advice. And so if you are an actual good coach, you can charge so much for your services. And people don't realize this. So many personal trainers and fitness coaches, they don't realize just how much they can offer. And a lot of what you have to offer as a fitness coach comes through experience. It comes through working with clients who are having these pains, these problems, these issues, even issues with their hormones. I know that I'm not supposed to say stuff like this, but I'm going to say it anyways. I've helped so many of my clients 10x their natural testosterone levels because they're hypogonadal and their doctors are telling them, oh, yep, you've got to jump on TRT, man. You've got to jump on TRT. But then I put them on healthy nutrition. I get them to lose a ton of body fat. I get them to get a 6-pack, start taking their health seriously, get a 6-pack, start paying attention to their nutrition. And then we start supplementing with certain things that are going to boost their testosterone naturally. Bam! All of a sudden, they have 10x'd their natural testosterone levels. They are feeling good and they don't have to be reliant on exogenous testosterone for the rest of their lives. I've helped my clients that have come to me that say, yeah, I got prescribed TRT by my doctor. I've helped them get their blood markers into way better check because the doctor's not even paying attention to it. It's like, dude, your hematocrit is high because you're on TRT. All right, your blood is coagulating. It's getting too thick. We need you to be doing regular blood donations, all this type of stuff that their doctor doesn't tell them. Their doctor's just like, here's the TRT. Oh, also, here's a pill that's going to crush your estrogen as well. A lot of these guys come to me and they're taking like Arimidex, they're taking estrogen suppressants when they have no business taking those things. They're crushing their estrogen into the ground. And the doctor's like, oh yeah, that's just what you do. That's just what you do. That's just how things operate. Are you kidding me? These people need somebody who's going to give them practical advice for the situation that they are in. And that's why you as a personal trainer can be so incredibly valuable. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of men, and my prices for my fitness coaching have just continued to get more and more expensive. Yesterday, I had a $20,000 day where I made $20,000 in a day from fitness coaching online. I'm working from my phone, I'm working from my computer. But I'm hopping on calls with these guys and we're going deeper. I'm coaching them on all of these things that even if they go to a guy that's gone to school, that's paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to get a degree, in order to educate himself on these things, he's not going to help them out with it. He can't even read their blood work like I can read their blood work. He can't even make practical recommendations. Hey dude, don't sleep like this all of the time. It's destroying your shoulder. Hey dude, stop doing that repetitive motion at work over and over again. It's causing your elbow to be put under way too much tension. I mean, it's just crazy the amount of things that I have helped my clients with that the doctors would never have been able to figure out. The doctors just simply say, stop doing it, and here's a pill to decrease your inflammation. Oh, and while you're at it, here's a pill that's gonna make you feel a whole lot better. It's gonna give you so much of a better mood. You're gonna be so much happier now throughout the day. And guess what I'm not gonna tell you? is that it's gonna be a fucking bitch to get off of this pill. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be like coming off of freaking the most intense drug you've ever taken. You're gonna have withdrawals, you're not gonna be able to sleep, you're not gonna be able to eat, you're not gonna be able to think properly. For years, you are going to feel like crap because you're coming off of something. And I've had clients like that come to me too. They're like, guess what, Brandon? 4 years ago, my doctor put me on this medication. Little did they tell me that it would be the most impossible medication to come off of. And so we have to spend time titrating off of the dose in order to break free of the medications that the doctors have prescribed. How crazy is that? If you're a personal trainer or a fitness coach and you don't see the value behind what you have to offer, you need to step up to the plate. You need more experience. You need to work as a fitness coach for a longer period of time. Because as time goes on, you're going to have more experiences. You're going to learn more. You're going to get better at working with specific clients. This is how it works, guys. And most personal trainers and fitness coaches, what do? Oh, they give up after a year or two. You're not even a good fitness coach until you've been doing this for a couple years probably. I mean, you can really go out of your way to put yourself through the fire and educate yourself as best as you possibly can, for sure, don't get me wrong. But that real value is going to come with experience. It comes as you start to become a weathered personal trainer that has worked with tons and tons of people so that you know exactly what people's problems are before they even come to you. When a client comes to me and they say, yeah, my lower back hurts, I immediately have an entire process that I'm gonna be taking them through for the next 2 to 3 months, trying to figure out exactly what the problem is and exactly how we're gonna solve it. A doctor does not give people that. Your value is incredible. And if you focus on improving the value of your program and putting together a product that is actually going to help a ton of people, you are going to make millions of dollars as a fitness coach. You're gonna make more than a doctor, my friends. I make more than a doctor nowadays, way more than a freaking doctor, all right? So become valuable, become a good fitness coach, become versatile, become a Swiss Army knife, all right? And if you're interested in joining a program that is going to help you sell, that is going to teach you how to sell high-ticket fitness coaching packages, if you want to be a part of a community of other personal trainers that are monetizing their passion, trying to go from $0 to $10,000 every single month, even if you're working a job, even if you've never posted on social media before, if you want to learn how to make content, how to actually build a brand, how to actually get clients online and work from your phone and your computer, wherever you want to work from, then make sure to apply for Empire Blueprint. It's gonna be in the description. You can fill out the application, and if you're a good fit, we'll let you in. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful because I deal with this shit all day. And I know this video is gonna piss some people off, but it's the truth. I'll see you guys all in the next one.